morning to all. I am Indu, lecturer in civil engineering. Today also we will learn another new topic. So in last class we have discussed about local attraction sum, various types of local attraction sums. Those sums we have did in last class. With that we have completed fifth chapter in our basic surveying. The fifth chapter is principle and purpose and instruments used in compass surveying. Fifth chapter have been completed. Today we will start sixth chapter. So that is traversing and errors in compass surveying. Traversing and errors in compass surveying. That is the sixth chapter. Traversing and errors in compass surveying. Traversing and errors in compass surveying is the sixth chapter and the last chapter in basic surveying. With that we are closing the basic surveying. So in that we are going to discuss about magnetic declination. What do you mean by magnetic declinations? And traversing. What do you mean by traversing? And calculations of angles from the bearings. Calculations of bearings from the angles, included angles. And errors in compass surveying. What are the types of errors in compass surveying? And how can we eliminate those errors using precautions? That is the what do you mean by what are the precautions to be taken to eliminate the errors in compass surveying and plotting in compass surveying, and closing error. What do you mean by closing error, and how can we eliminate that closing error by using graphical method, that is Bowditch rule. So those are the topics we are going to discuss in the sixth chapter. So today the first topic is the magnetic declination. First topic is magnetic declination. Magnetic declination. This is the first chapter in sixth chapter. First topic in sixth chapter. So today we will discuss about this one, magnetic declination. Friends, I have already told you in the terms, important terms in compass surveying, magnetic declination. What do you mean by magnetic declination? I have already told you this one. What do you mean by magnetic declination? And what are the types of magnetic declination also I told. Today again I will teach you this topic. So magnetic declination. Magnetic declination is the horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian. The horizontal angle between, so this is the true meridian, TN. TN is the true meridian. I already told you what do you mean by true meridian, what do you mean by magnetic meridians, what do you mean by true bearings, what do you mean by magnetic bearing. All those I have already told you. No need to explain again. So the horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian. So this is the magnetic meridian and this is true meridian. So the horizontal angle between this true meridian and magnetic meridian, it is the magnetic declination denoted by theta. Is it okay? Horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian is called magnetic declination. Okay, and there are two types of magnetic declination. One is magnetic declination east and magnetic declination west. What does it mean? So if the north side of the magnetic needle is pointing towards the east side of the true meridian, then it is known as magnetic east. Is it okay? If the magnetic needle of the compass is pointing towards the east side of the true meridian, then it is known as magnetic declination east. Or otherwise, if the needle is pointing towards west side of the true meridian, west side of the true meridian, then it is known as magnetic declination west. See, so this is the true meridian, and the needle is pointing towards the east side of the true meridian, then it is known as declination east. Or otherwise, if the needle is pointing towards the west side of the true meridian, then it is known as magnetic declination west. Okay, denoted by DE and DW. DE is the theta E and theta W. Theta E is the magnetic declination towards east. Theta W is the declination towards west. So these are the two types of magnetic declination. Hope you all understood. Is it okay? The definition of magnetic declination is the horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian. And there are two types of declination. Declination towards east and declination towards west. Towards east is the needle is pointing towards the east side of the true meridian. West means the needle is pointing towards the west side of the true meridian. Then it is known as declination west. So these are the two declinations. Is it okay? Right. And then another topic is variation in declination. Variation in declination means changes in magnetic declination is called variation in declination. So those changes may be annual changes, or secular changes, or diurnal changes, or irrational changes, or irregular changes. So the changes in declination is known as variation in declinations. Okay, then we will see the derivations. I mean, calculate how can we calculate the true bearings by using magnetic bearings and declination, or vice versa. Those theory we will see now. So problems on magnetic declination. Problems on magnetic declination. So this is true meridian denoted by Tn, and this is Mn means magnetic meridian. See, which type of declination is that? This is the east side of the true meridian. So it is declination east. Declination east. Okay. For example, this is our line, say AB. What is this? The horizontal angle between the true meridian and our line. It is a true bearing, right? True bearing. And this one is the angle between the magnetic meridian and line. It is magnetic bearing. Very good. Magnetic bearing. And what is this? Horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian. What is this? Yeah, this is declination. This is declination. Okay. And then we will see the equations for calculations of the true bearings and magnetic bearings. So this is declination east. Declination east. When declination is east, when we consider declination towards the east, then true bearing is equal to formula. It is very important for finding out the true bearings and magnetic bearings. True bearing is equal to, so this is true bearing. This true bearing is equal to, this is magnetic bearing plus declination. Magnetic bearing plus declination. order to calculate the true bearing, we have to use this equation. True bearing is equal to magnetic bearing plus declination when declination towards east, okay, or otherwise magnetic bearing is equal to magnetic bearing is equal to, you take this one magnetic bearing this side, or you can send this declination this one, okay, this side. So magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing minus declination. True bearing minus declination. So this is these are the two equations we will use to find out the true bearings and magnetic bearings when the declination towards east. When declination towards east, true bearing is equal to magnetic bearing plus declination, and magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing minus declination. Is it okay? Right. Then we will go to the another type, that is when the declination have been given in west. That means when declination west. So this is true bearing, and this is magnetic bearing, and this is the declination west side. West. Okay. For example, this is our line AB. AB is the line, and this is true bearing. The horizontal angle between the true meridian and line. So this is true bearing, and this is magnetic bearing. And this is declination west. Okay, and then calculate true bearing. So in order to calculate the true bearing, formula is true bearing is equal. So we want this one, true bearing. So this is the magnetic bearing. From this magnetic bearing, if we deduct this declination, we get this true bearing. That is equal magnetic bearing minus declination. And magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing plus declination. So these are the equations we will use to find out the true bearing and magnetic bearing when the declination given in west, and this is the declination east. So these are the four equations you should remember. Is it okay? Is it simple? Yes. So I can conclude that true bearing is equal to magnetic bearing plus or minus declination. True bearing is equal to magnetic bearing plus or minus declination. Use plus sign when the declination east, and use minus sign when the declination west. You can remember. And another one, in order to for calculating the magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing plus or minus declination. Use plus symbol when declination west, and use minus symbol when declination east. You can also remember likewise also. Is it okay? Right. Very important calculations of true bearings and magnetic bearings when declination given. Okay. Right. You can note it. Right, can I erase it? Is it okay? Formula, you can remember this, or otherwise you can take the figure and you can give the equations also. It is easy to remember. You can remember this figure, okay, if you get confused. Now we will see some problems on magnetic declination. Find the true bearings of the lines. I am noting here, you can note it. Find the true bearings of the line. True bearings of the line of the lines with the following observed magnetic bearings. With the following observed magnetic bearings. Magnetic bearings and declinations First, bearing of AB line. Bearing of AB line is equal to 189 degrees 12 minutes and declination is declination 2 degree W means 2 degree W. W means declination west. And B, bearing of CD line. Bearing of CD line. CD line is equal to 72 degrees 44 minutes. 72 degrees 44 minutes and declination 1 degree 2 minutes. Degree 12 minutes east. So this is the sum. Find the true bearings of the line. Find the true bearings of the lines with the following magnetic bearings. These are the magnetic bearings. So magnetic bearing of line AB is this one and declination is this one, and magnetic bearing of the CD line is this one and declination is this one. So by using this you can calculate the true bearings of the lines. Okay. Solution. First you have to draw the figure with that. So this is true meridian and this is declination towards west. So this is the magnetic meridian and the declination is 2 degrees. Declination is 2 degree and line 189 degrees 12 minutes. So 189 degrees 12 minutes means in which quadrant this one? 90. Sorry, this is third quadrant. This one. So this is line A, B and magnetic meridian. So this is the magnetic bearing. How much this one? 189 degrees. 189 degrees 12 minutes is the magnetic bearings. Magnetic bearings means the bearing, the horizontal angle between the magnetic meridian and our line. Okay. Then we have to calculate this one. This is Tn, true meridian, and this is Mn. So you can calculate this one. This angle, horizontal angle between the true meridian and this line AB. Okay. So you can use formula directly or you can calculate from this. So we need this one. Okay. We want this one. This true meridian. We know this one, and declination also we know. This is declination. So from this total, this magnetic meridian, if we deduct this declination, we get this one. Or otherwise you can use the formula. When the declination has been given in declination west, true meridian is equal to true bearing is equal to magnetic bearing minus declination. Magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing is equal magnetic bearing minus declination. So what is the magnetic bearing they have given? 189 degrees 12 minutes minus declination is 2 degrees. So that is, you can calculate. Degrees 0 minutes. So this is 187 degrees 12 minutes. This is the true bearing. Okay. And then next sum, you can note it. So this is the A sum. Then B. So you can draw the figure first for B sum. So this is true meridian. It is easy to draw. True meridian Tn, and here they have given declination towards east. So this is magnetic meridian Mn, and the horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian, it is the declination, that is 1 degree. This is 1 degree 12 minutes. 1 degree 12 minutes. And they are also given, and the magnetic bearing of the line is 72 degrees 44 minutes, means it is in first quadrant. So this is Mn, and this is line, and this is the angle, that is horizontal angle between the magnetic meridian and the line AB or CD line. So that is the magnetic bearing they have given. This is 72 degrees 44 minutes, and then we need this true bearing. So this is the true bearing, the horizontal angle between the true meridian and the line. So this is the true bearing we need. So from the figure you can directly calculate. So this is our required angle we have to calculate, and they have given this angle and this angle. So true bearing is equal to magnetic bearing plus declination. Is it okay? Or you can remember the formula and you can directly substitute in the formula B. True bearing is equal to magnetic bearing plus declination. When the declination given in east. So true bearing is equal to, what is the magnetic bearing they have given? 72 degrees 44 minutes plus 1 degree 12 minutes. 1 degree 12 minutes. So this is 73 degrees 56 minutes. 73 degrees 56 minutes is the true bearing. So very easy, you can remember the figures and then you can calculate the true bearings or magnetic bearings. What they have, what they will ask, you can calculate. You can note down. Okay, can I erase it? Friends, you can remember a note. So the formula, so far we have derived the formula. So the formula is used for when the bearings have been given in WCB system only, that is whole circle bearing system. When the bearings have been given in whole circle bearing system, then only we have to use the formula. If the bearings have been given in quadrantal system, then what will we do? So we have to convert those bearing into WCB and then we can apply the formula. Is it okay? You can note it as a note. So we will see one more sum. Right. Compute the magnetic bearing of the line find the magnetic bearing of the line bearings of the lines compute the magnetic bearings of the lines from the given true bearings from the given true bearings and declinations. So in previous sum we have calculated the true bearings when the magnetic bearings have been given. Now we have to calculate the magnetic bearings when the true bearings and declination are given. Okay, so note down the sum. (72 degrees 36 minutes). The bearing of the line, true bearing of the line AB, is equal 72 degrees 36 minutes, and true bearings of the line CD 259 degrees 12 minutes. 259 degrees 12 minutes. Here declination is 1 degree 4 minutes. 1 degree 1 degree 1 degree 4 minutes, and here declination is 56 minutes. Zero degrees 56 minutes. So this is west and this is east. So this is the sum they have given. So we have to calculate the magnetic bearings. So by directly using a formula I can calculate, or otherwise I can draw a figure. Okay. So for first sum, so this is true meridian and declination west, 1 degree 4 minutes. So this is magnetic meridian, TN and MN. This is declination, 1 degree 4 minutes, and AB line 72 degrees 30 minutes means it is first quadrant, that is AB line. True bearings, they have given true bearings. So this is the bearings they have given. This is 72 degrees 36 minutes, and we need to calculate the magnetic bearing. Magnetic bearing means the horizontal angle between the magnetic meridian and the line AB. So this we have to calculate. How much? See, if you don't remember the formula, you can draw a figure like this and you can calculate. So we need this one. So this black line we want. So this is the magnetic meridian we want. Magnetic bearing we want. Angle between the magnetic meridian and our line AB. So we know this one and this one. So magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing plus true bearing plus declination. Okay. Some solution from the figure. Magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing plus declination. What is the true bearing? 72 degrees 36 minutes plus 1 degree 4 minutes. So this is 73 degrees 40 minutes. This is the magnetic bearing. So this is 73 degrees 40 minutes. You can write this here. 4 degrees means 04. Right. Okay, and then B sum. What is the B sum they have given? Of 259 degrees 12 minutes, and declination is 0 degrees 56 minutes. So we will draw here sketch. So this is true meridian, and they have given declination towards east, and this is magnetic meridian, and this is the 0 degrees 56 minutes is the declination, and the line AB, true bearing of line AB is 259 degrees 12 minutes, 180 to 270, so that it is in third quadrant, right? So this is third quadrant. So this is line, what is that? CB, CD, AB, BC, CD, CD line, and they have given this angle 259 degrees 12 minutes, 259 degrees 12 minutes they have given, and we have to calculate is this one. This is magnetic meridian, and this angle we need to calculate, angle between the magnetic meridian and our line CD. This is how much? So see, from the figure you can note it. So this is the true meridian. From this true meridian, if you deduct this value, this declination, you get this magnetic bearing. So magnetic bearing is equal to magnetic bearing is equal to true bearing minus declination. What is the true bearing? What is the value? What is that value? 259 degrees 12 minutes minus 0 degrees 56 minutes. So this is 258 degrees 16 minutes. (258 degrees 16 minutes is the true meridian, true bearing. So this value is 258 degrees 16 minutes. Okay, so likewise you have to calculate. If you remember the fundamental definition of declination and true bearings and magnetic bearings, then you can easily compute the magnetic bearings and true bearings without remembering the formula. If you get confused at remembering the formula, you can draw the sketch and you can compute the unknown one. Is it okay? You can note it. Okay friends, so I am erasing it. Can I erase? Right. So friends, so far we have discussed about the magnetic declination. What do you mean by magnetic declination? What do you mean by east declination and west declination? And what do you mean by true bearings, magnetic bearings, calculations of magnetic bearings and calculations of true bearings by using the declination. Those formula and those sums we have seen so far, and you can remember when they have given the bearings in the quadrantal bearing system, QB system, then you can convert those bearing into WCB and then you can apply the formula. Okay, otherwise you cannot do it. You can remember this one as note. So these are the problems we have to. Hope you all understood. You can go number of problem. You can go through number of problem so that you can easily remember